Hello, my name is George McNeil. I am a Democratic candidate for Sheriff of Bristol County. I'm a 37-year veteran of law enforcement, spending the last 7 years of my career as a police chief in Somerset. Before that, I was a police officer in Randolph, working myself through the ranks of the Randolph Police Department as a patrolman, a detective, a sergeant, and a lieutenant. I finished up my career in Randolph in 2014 as a commanding officer of the 4 to 12 shift and as the accreditation manager of the department. I still work in accreditation, working for the Mass Police Accreditation Commission as a facilitator, overseeing the police department accreditation process. I am also a member of the Mass Chiefs of Police Association as a life member. I'm running for sheriff because of the field policies of the current sheriff's office. The recidivism rate remains high. People keep reoffending. The treatment of the people there is not appropriate, nor do they get the amount of counseling that they need for addiction, mental health, vocation, or any other program that should be addressed is not. The current sheriff is about self-promotion. He's not about doing the right thing for people that have to be detained there. And he also does not do the right thing for the people that work there. I speak to people that work there all the time. They text me, I talk to them on the phone, they send me messages, and I hear about how poor the work environment is. Although he may portray it to be a good, positive work environment, it is not. I talk to correctional officers all the time there. They said it's terrible. They don't like working there. People leave there all the time. His current staffing levels are very low. In fact, it's at an unsafe level for the way it currently runs, which is not good. That means they can't run programs. But he does have people in special services, such as canines and investigations, that do not work inside the jail, that are still funded and that still work, but they're not working as COs inside the buildings, both Ash Street and Dartmouth. That needs to change. Their pay is the second lowest in the state. That needs to change. So there's many things that are not talked about by the current sheriff. He's always self-promoting, which is something I will never do as a sheriff. If I become sheriff, I will never do that. I will work hard to make sure that the department is working well, like a well-oiled machine. I will be the change agent that's needed for the sheriff's department in Bristol County. I will make sure that the programs for rehabilitation work consistently over a period of time so people are not dying when they leave there or not reoffending. That is how you keep the county safe. Not by being tough. You're not being tough. Being tough on the people that stay there does not make them not reoffend. It makes them reoffend. That proof is in the pudding. I was an adjunct professor for 11 years at Bridgewater State. Know what I'm talking about. Being tough on these people, it's like being scared straight. It doesn't make them not commit crimes again. So his philosophy is wrong. That needs to change. You change that by helping out people that can better themselves when they leave there. Teach them a vocation, teach them how to read and write, because a lot of them don't know how to read and write. Give them a place to live when they leave there. I realize there are career criminals that cannot be helped, but again, these are jails. Maximum sentence is 2.5 years. It is not a state prison. And that has to be taken into consideration when you think about the people that stay there. They're not staying there more than a couple of years at the most. Most need training, they need help. And we need to provide that source for them so they do not reoffend. That will lower the crime rate in Bristol County. That will make the county safer. We need to be smart on crime, not tough on crime. We need to increase safety, improve the management inside the facility, and make sure that people are accountable, make sure that the trust inside this county is built back, because the current sheriff has lost a lot of trust in the people in this county because of the failings of the correctional system. I talk to people all the time. I've walked around this county for months now talking to people, and they are disgusted by the current sheriff's department and the current sheriff in his methods. That needs to change. This isn't Republican or Democrat. This is about doing the right thing. I am the change agent that this county needs in that sheriff's department. We will do it. We will improve it. Thank you.